Hi and welcome to this video on SI units. SI units are an international system of units that is a standard set of units used by all scientists globally. There are 7 of them and we will look at these in the slides ahead. The first SI unit we'll look at is the meter. The meter measures length and it has the symbol lowercase m. We can see from this photo that the vertical wooden pickets or rails are spaced 10 centimeters apart. We can see that 3 vertical pickets are spaced 30 centimeters apart, so that means each vertical picket is spaced 10 centimeters apart. The next SI unit we will look at is the kilogram, and this measures mass. It has the symbol lowercase kg. We can see that this person stood on the scale has a mass of 84.7 kilograms. And mass is the amount of matter a body has. So this person has an amount of matter of 84.7 kilograms. The next SI unit we'll look at is the second. It is a measure of time and it has the symbol S. In the picture here we have an hourglass timer. It measures 1 hour of time and it does this by the sand in the timer. It takes 1 hour for the sand in the upper chamber to fall to the lower chamber. 1 hour is equivalent to 60 minutes. And 1 minute is equivalent to 60 seconds. So 1 hour is equal to 60 times 60, which is 3,600 seconds. So 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes times 60 seconds, which is 3,600 seconds. Next SI unit we'll look at is the Kelvin, and it is a measure of temperature. Its symbol is capital K. Here we can see this thermometer scale reads 37 degrees C. This is equivalent to 310 degrees Kelvin. So the temperature on this thermometer is reading 310 Kelvin. There will be further videos on how we convert degrees centigrade to Kelvin later on. The next SI unit we will look at is the ampere. This measures electric current and has the symbol capital A. For more information about electric current, please see our video on current. The link is included in the description below. This ammeter shows a current of 34 amps is flowing through the circuit. A slightly high current for a battery and a bulb. Let's now look at the SI unit, the mole. The mole is a measure of the amount of substance and it has the symbol in lowercase letters MOL. This quantity seems much like mass, but it is a measurement of the amount of substance in terms of the number of atoms, ions, or molecules. And here we can see a picture of a person drawn in terms of their molecules, ions, and atoms. Imagine a house is built of brick and we buy 8,000 kilograms of bricks to build this house. That would be the mass of the bricks. The 8,000 kilograms would be the mass of the bricks. But if we were to count each individual brick, we would see that there are 4,448 bricks in this house. And this would be analogous to the quantity of moles. So the number of moles is essentially a way of measuring the number of individual building blocks of that substance. Finally, the last SI unit we are going to look at is the candela. It is a measure of the luminous intensity and it has the symbol CD. We don't often study this at A-level physics, so I'm not going to talk any further about this at the moment. We also use prefixes to the SI unit symbols to indicate how many times bigger or smaller the quantity is. For example, let's take the LED here and let's say it has a current of 20 milliamps. What does that mean? Well, milli with the symbol M means it is 1,000 times smaller. So 20 milliamps would mean if I had a current of 20 amps, 20 milliamps would be 1,000 times smaller than 20 amps. So that would be calculated as 20 divided by 1,000, which is equal to 0.02 amps. Let's take a look at some of the other prefixes. So tetra has the symbol capital T, and that means 10 to the power of 12 times larger. Giga, capital G, 10 to the power of 9 times larger. Mega, capital M, 1,000,000 times larger. Kilo, lowercase k, 1,000 times larger. Centi, lowercase c, meaning 100 times smaller. Milli, we've already talked about. Micro, which has the symbol Greek letter mu, that means 1,000,000 times smaller. Nano, which has the symbol lowercase n, that means 10 to the power of 9 times smaller, which means in fact the multiplier is 10 to the power of minus 9. And then finally pico, which has the lowercase letter p, means 10 to the power of 12 times smaller, which means the multiplier is 10 to the power of minus 12. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe below.